Hello, Bobby Shields back here from Dogbone Niles. Excuse me here for scratching. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you a shop update and tour of the things that I've done and upgraded to. So anyway, since the other one didn't have sound on it, I'm sure it was an awful one, and I said I'd replace it. So anyway, here I am, and I'm gonna do this before I go to Colorado. Just go ahead and get this out of the way, get it done, so I can get scenery and test my knife out in Colorado, hopefully. Anyway, so here I am walking in the door. This is not the door, mind you. This is my chicken coop here to the right. Hay storage and everything, and then I have some salt there that I bought to go in the swimming pool and take with us to Colorado. And first one thing I know, in case we get snowed in or something, we have something to melt our way out. Anyway, and it was cheap. It was 79 cents a bag. Hey, I'm all about cheap. So, there's ladders, the door. Okay, now we're going in to the Dogbone knife shop. Okay, so turn on the light. So we go in to the right. I have lights and the freezer. I have light bulbs in the freezer. Right here to the left, the door, and more light bulbs and scrap lumber that I used for knife handles, and first one thing and another, and whatever, and the broom, shelving, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but anyway, I'm going after this one's grandpa here in just a few days. This one right there is oh boy, I can't get back far enough. Anyway, it's 30 inches wide, 29 3/4. Anyway, I'm going after its grandpa, and this something bigger than that. Okay, I'm taking this mirror right here to Colorado with me. So, like I said, I've got one freezer there, got another freezer right there. This building is 12 by 12. Got shelving over here that I store more animal feed, my charcoal, my lump charcoal from the forge, and I've got buddy's gun. I got to load some more ammunition for here in just a few minutes. Old mattress there I put on the bed of the truck when I put the camper top on it, and some more scrap hardwood flooring, which is walnut and African cherry that I use. So just miscellaneous junk. I'm at a loss for space in here, so anyway, I built a shelf up there. It's got all kinds of junk in it, but anyway, and shelves along the wall that I've got other stuff on, everything that I need. And down here is the animal feed. Yes, plenty of animal feed. So anyway, I have a chicken on the roof of the shed. It's outside the wall right there, rubbing around on the mat, because there's nothing else can get in. Everything's got wire up there above the insulation, so they like to get up there and scratch around in the oak leaves. But anyway, all right, so here we are. There's my entertainment center. It's a radio, which I can't turn on because of copyright laws and stuff like that. If I post a blog with that going, somebody's liable to get me. So anyway, my dream. Anyway, there's my little window unit that I turn on. I have to, but these two freezers in here, it's like having two electric heaters. Okay, now this right here I've just laid out of the way, and I used it. You see the dust on it, and the piece of sandpaper that was laying on it. This right here is a piece of granite. It's polished dead flat and smooth on the front. It's rough on the back, keeps it from sliding around. I recommend everybody get one of these. I got mine locally here at a granite countertop place, and I had a buddy of mine that had a tile saw, and I cut it square. So I borrowed it and cut it square. this cost me nothing. This was a broken piece of granite countertop, and they was going to throw it away. They set it out there on a pallet, and I asked them how much, and they said, take all you want. So I got me this piece, got 2 or 3 other pieces there. I made trivets out of the others, you know, little pieces and stuff for the house. Since my buddy had the saw, I figured I might as well use it while I was there, so I cut a bunch of them up. So anyway, but they're dead flat. You can lay something on them, put a piece of sandpaper on it, like that, squirt a little water on it, stick sandpaper to it, and there it'll be. And you can just rub it down, and you get a flat surface. Okay, and it's good to measure off of, get the true center of your knives and whatever else right there. So yeah, now this chair I made a long time ago. I've got this little boy right here in. Anyway, I just made the one. It's all right. It's a little uncomfortable, but it's my first chair. Made that 4 or 5 years ago back or longer. So anyway, I've got one fluorescent light bulb here, and I changed the single into put a fluorescent 4-foot 4-bulb fluorescent fixture, which I changed and put the newest ballast in, and these are LED bulbs. So I'm getting 40 watts of light out of each one for 1 or 2 watts. I mean, it's not much. So yeah, light's everything. Okay, here's my gun loading corner. Okay, there's that. I've got everything piled up here. I've been peddling around doing everything. So that, and belts that I've bought. There's cut-off wheels for laser. Clamps. Oh yeah, plenty of clamps. There's an F clamp and C clamp that I use for my Kydex press, which I made. Alright, chicken. Right here. It's a 12 piece of 3/4 inch plywood. 2 of them. And then I stripped the edge of it with another strip of it right there. And yeah, there we go. Anyway, and I had the hinges. Picked him up somewhere or another. Maybe a flea market, I don't know. But anyway, and made it. This is an anti-fatigue mat that I got from Harbor Freight. Cut it up, put it in there, and used contact cement, little spray on contact cement. And you just put your knife in there, the Kydex, and fold it over and put it on there, and then clamp it down. Let it sit about 15 minutes, and there you go. I mean, like I said, I've got about $8 total in this. You know, for its size, I've got probably $8. Yeah, most of that's glue. Stuff's kind of expensive. Okay. Alright, I got files. I upgraded, hung them up. I got files everywhere. Laying everywhere. And I borrowed this. I don't know if I've mentioned it before or not, but anyway, I borrowed this idea of the golf balls on your files from Stan Wilson, knife maker out of Florida. So they work real good. They don't hurt your hand as bad. They seem to have a little better control. But you know, each to his own. If you like the other handle, all right. If you don't, there's golf balls. They're cheap by the dozen. You get them at Walmart. The recycled ones, or maybe go to the golf course and find them, or somebody's hit them in the bushes and didn't want to look for them. But anyway, now I've got a central machinery. There we go. Drill press, and I can say that it is a drill press. Okay, it's got a handy little light feature on it. I like that part about it. I don't know if I'd like buying them bulbs or not when that goes out. May change it and put a big fitting on it. I don't know. But anyway, the motor on them things is like a 3rd horsepower with, like, I don't know, you know, like 3/10 of an amp or something like that. It wasn't much. So I had this 1/2 horsepower. Still same RPMs, 1750. And then made the mount and put it on there, and just moved it back at the same shaft, everything. So I didn't have nothing to worry about with that. So I just swapped it out and made a mount on it. So this is 120 volt. I think it's an 8 amp, something like that motor. I used to work at a heat and air conditioning place years ago, and when we'd bring in a air conditioner or a furnace that had a separate motor and squirrel cage fan that took a belt or whatever like that, most of the time these motors was okay. They, they might be on get another year of service out of them or whatever like that, and I'd cabbage them. I'd just get them, before they just haul the unit off for scrap. So, but this ain't worked there, ain't done that heating and air in 20 years. So this is my last motor. So anyway, when it goes, I'll have to buy a motor. Don't want to do that. But anyway, but this was all right. I think I give like $60 for it, 59 something, and at Harbor Freight. So most of my tools come from there anyway. They're good for a little while anyway, till you can afford to get better. So okay, on to this. I got a Central Machinery 1x30 belt grinder. Let me tell you right now, over hand filing one takes you 4 hours to hand file a profile. It does me, or did me. Put this on there, I can do about 4 in 30 minutes. Put the rough belts on there and go right down. This one right here, I've been sanding on Kydex and everything, and this is Kydex knife sheath that I made for a little neck knife, and this is paracord on it right there. So anyway, right there's the little neck knife for it. So now here's an arbor press. It's a 1-ton arbor press, also from Harbor Freight. I was going to use it to set the rivets in the Kydex sheaths that I'm going to make. Well, the anvil and the mandrel that I got for that ain't much pumpkin, so I'm going to have to come up with something else. I know they make other things for it. I just going to have to pony up the big bucks and buy them. So anyway, I'll do that later, but not right now. And okay, again, Central, this is a Drill Master heat gun, dual temperature, high and low, 1500 watt heat gun, $9. Okay, let me get to this. The belt grinder that I bought was $55. This was $20, and this right here was $9. So we're talking less than $200 for all this stuff. Drill press and that and everything. And I got a bunch of belts. I ordered them from Empire, I believe, Empire Abrasives, something like that. And got them. They're about $3 a belt, something like that. Give or take. Some's cheap, some's a little higher. I just thought I'd try a bunch of them, see which one I like the best. And here's I got an adapter and 2 batteries and a charger for my DeWalt to change them from 18 volt to 20 volts. But this one was kind of expensive. It's $160, but you got this doohickey and this adapter and a charger and 2 batteries. So 2 better batteries than what comes out standard on them. So anyway, I like it. It's worth it to me because I've got 18 volt tools that the 18 volt batteries just wasn't much punking on. Anyway, so now we're into our little oven, using it to temper and to do the Kydex. This comes from Walmart, $15 all day long. So I like it. There's a couple of knives there that kind of like the ones that I'm going to take, and I'm just not finished with them. I ain't heat treated or anything. Here's the heat treated ones that I work on when I get back. So anyway, So anyway, there's the shop, and as you can see, so I don't want to, you know, people say, well, I ain't got no room to do anything. Well, do you think I do? I mean, Lordy, looky here. I mean, I'm a pack rat. I don't like to throw nothing away. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. My shelves is full and everything else. I've got junk piled everywhere. But most of it I've got a use for. I just hadn't found a need for it yet. But anyway, but there it is. If you've got any kind of space, you can make a knife. Granted, it's not going to be, well, maybe you can make something like a samurai sword sitting at the kitchen table. If you can, more power to you. But, you know, don't let not having very much space stop you from doing anything. Look here, I've got this little space right here, and I can walk back and forth in about 2 foot. Just back and forth, back and forth. I can go from project to project to project, project to project. Take one project and go all the way down through there and do it all right there. Don't have to go outside to do anything. Do it all right here. There's my grinder with a buffing wheel, in which I made the buffing wheel. Just, I think it's about 30 layers of denim that I cut a circle in, sewed it together, and poked a hole in it and stuck it on there. So I made that. So, you know, if you want to, you can do about anything you want to. I mean, if you really want to get down and do it, you can do pretty much anything. So anyway, I'm just going to show you here on this that having a 4,000 foot shop or a 15,000 foot shop, you know, this means you can have more junk. You have more stuff. Well, you can do the same work out of no space, virtually. I mean, granted, I don't have a power hammer or an anvil or anything else to start doing that, but I'm stock removal right now. I don't know if I'll ever be into blacksmithing or not, but anyway, that may come, may not. But anyway, so this is where I'm going to leave you and let you go. So anyway, thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, a share if you found value in this. You know, hey, we're going to teach something. Or anyway, so until next time, God bless, and I'll see you when I get back, hopefully when I get back from Colorado. So Dope on Knives out.